So, hello, boys or girls or whatever gender you want to be. Or whatever gender you want to be. Can we like make jokes where this is like sponsored by NordVPN or something?
Sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. There we go.
Sponsored by NordVPN. Sponsored by See the Boys.
There we go.
By NordVPN. Sponsored by See the Boys.
There we go.
And
Sponsored by See the Boys. Sponsored by KP Honey Roasted Peanuts. Since 1953. Honey Roasted Peanuts. They're really good since 1953.
So, guys, we are live now on YouTube.
They're really good.
Hopefully, people will give us some questions in YouTube as well.
They're really good.
Yep.
Hopefully,
Just get started.
Questions.
Yep. Just get started.
Any. So let's introduce everyone first. So give us a wave in a minute. We've got Metallica Girl with us. Let's introduce everyone first. So we have Apop Games with us.
Hello, everyone.
Zero Extreme. We have
Hi.
And we have Ruben, who
Hello,
is
everyone.
our website
Hi.
manager and really anything social. Because I think I'm going to have to rely on you a little bit more as we go into the season now. So first of all, thank you for doing this. We're now into the first of all, thank you for doing this. End of the actually we finished the first half of the season and we've had a blast doing it so far. We've had some really good results. 8 wins out of 9 matches, which is a superb start to the season, especially since this is the first time a lot of you have played competitively. Am I right? Especially since this is the first time a lot of you have. I know Metallica, you've had a bit of a kind of career almost in competitive Rocket League, haven't you?
I wouldn't call it a career.
No, but
I played for like 3 months and we haven't played since.
No,
I
that's
play some
fine.
competitive COD, sorry.
I haven't done either, so that's any correlation.
Fantastic.
I haven't done either, so
So far,
that's any correlation.
we are looking at our Q&A session. So this is a chance for any of the fans, anyone that follows us on social media, anyone that's following us on YouTube right now, to ask some questions to the team prior to the match against James Monroe Middle School Raiding Raptors. Quite a long name. Something I'm going to have to get
Quite a
used to.
title. Quite a title. Is there an abbreviation for that, or are we just not told? Is there an abbreviation for that, or
Raptors
are
and
we
Sharks,
just
I
not told?
Yeah, that's all I'm going to go with. We've got one viewer at the moment, Reese Powell. Hello, Reese. Thank you for joining us. So the first thing really to discuss today is how are you all finding it? The first question really is, how are you finding esports? Are you enjoying it? Is it better or worse than you thought it would be?
Yeah, better than I thought it would be.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would say. Definitely fun.
definitely fun. Is that
Especially when you have.
you agree with?
Oh, yeah.
I think I find it fun in a different aspect to the rest of you. I find it fun that I get to demonstrate the skills I have in like web development and such. But all of you will find that differently, of course.
Absolutely, and actually, Ruben, that's it might be a good way to start this. Let's have a look. It might be a good way to start this stream. So, one of the questions we got was, what careers are there in esports other than playing? Which is, I think, a really good question, because a lot of people will think of esports straight away and consider the fact that it's really playing games a lot of the time, isn't it?
It's not really. It's just.
There's so many different aspects.
It's about taking. Yeah,
so if we go to
strategic
Ruben
measures.
first of all, Ruben, what's your take on it? I mean, obviously,
Of course,
at the moment you've got the role of website designer. How do you find that so far?
I enjoy it. I mean, I haven't been keeping up to date as I should be, but I'm trying. But I think there's like so many different aspects other than just playing the game that go into it. For example, obviously the web design. Then there's the social media, the like streaming it and all that lot, and getting the sponsors and all that lot. It's so much more than just playing the game that's at hand.
Absolutely, and obviously there are other careers out there. So one of the careers, which is a really good one to consider, is shoutcasting. So shoutcasting is the commentating of a match. So what you would find in football, for example, and instead of just commentating over the match, instead of doing that, you'd be getting really into it, really energetic, really excited by it, and a lot of the time you end up shouting. So if you do want to find out more about that, there are a few links that I'll be posting onto this stream, onto this video, and you can have a look at the different careers available, because it is more than just playing games. Am I right?
Yeah, it's a lot more.
A lot more.
It's a lot more.
Okay, so who would like the next question? Alfie, should we go to you? Let's go with esports is playing video games. How does it relate to traditional sports? Alfie and Mason, actually, you two might be good for this one. So, Alfie, we'll start with you. What are your views on it? What do you think of esports and traditional sports? Is it in the same tier, do you think?
Well, obviously they're different in the way of physical, and you're still having to communicate. The team skills are exactly the same. It's just one's physical, one's digital, but obviously you still got to bring the physical aspect into both. You have to bring exercise, you have to bring practice.
Skills is one.
Skills, yeah, communication. Because if you're not practicing, then your team is going to collapse, which is the same for both. If you're not getting actual going out, having some more normal exercise, then your mental capacity or whatever, that's going to lower. So you actually need to both train your mind by physical exercise. So yeah, I do think they're in the same level in different ways.
Yep. And Zero, you play football for the college team, don't you? I believe.
Yeah.
So you get the perspective from both sides. You get to play esports and you get to play traditional sports. Are these skills for these transferable then?
If looking at it away, not really.
Okay.
For one, football. If you're playing goalkeeper, then I'll say yes. But I'm an outfielder, striker, so no. For that's Rocket League and football. They're kind of like the same. You're aiming for a goal. You're trying to score, trying to get the most points to win. But they're both very different. Rocket League's more like a something that trains your mind, makes you more capable and more competitive to play the game. Football is kind of the same with mind, but it's more physical type of sport.
And what about the team aspect? I mean, the communication side of things, is that very similar? Because looking at the football games, it seems key. Communication seems to be the key for any successful team. Am I right there?
Communication is very crucial, especially no matter how many players you've got. If you get a red card for one player, you need to communicate. Otherwise, you're going to fall apart.
Absolutely. And I think we've seen it in some of our games, haven't we? There's been occasions where, I mean, to be honest, the games we've played so far have been outstanding. To win 8 games out of 9, it's been superb, really, isn't it? But in terms of communication, there's been a couple of times where the communication has fallen flat, hasn't it? And I think you've all mentioned this a few times. Is that the case when you're losing more, or when you're in the winning position? Do you find it's easier to communicate when you're winning or losing, or?
I find it more easy to communicate while winning.
Is that because of the morale and the positivity from the winning feeling?
Yeah, definitely.
Brilliant. Okay. Sorry, go on.
Oh yeah, I was going to say when you're in that mentality of we're doing really well, you do talk more to your team. You spot more. You look for where the other team are going, because you feel we're ahead. We can sink back a tiny bit. We can look at what they're doing. We can be ready for their next move, and then you can play slightly defensive while still going for the goals.
Absolutely. No, I completely agree with you there. It's very it's very in the mindset. If you're winning, you've got that communication, you've got that ability to think a bit more. Whereas if you're losing, it's almost kind of like how do we not give in? Am I right with that?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, so we've got another question here. How did you find out about esports, and would you recommend it to others? Metallica Girl, we'll go to you for that one.
I mean, I found out about Rocket League from a friend who I think was about plat to diamond at the time, and all I could do was wish that I was like the same level as him and I could be better than him. And with the right amount of practice, of course, I have beaten him level wise. And I think that esports and gaming in general is a good way to make new friends, not just in like the same country, but around the world. So I definitely recommend it.
That's a really good point, actually. A lot of people think with esports it's just competitiveness, but I think video games do more than just allow you to compete. They allow you to switch off from the outside world. I mean, especially with current situation at the moment with you know, what's happening with the pandemic. Video games is a bit of escapism, isn't it? So
I think
you've got that
mental
5
health.
minutes. Sorry, what's that? Mental health.
I think there was an article written about the PS5. It was a news journalist booed it and said you don't really need it. And the reason people will buy these consoles and people will play these games because for the 2 to 3 hours you can just get away and chill out. It really can benefit people's mental health, and it also just helps with socializing, building confidence and such.
Absolutely.
It
I mean,
brings you
confidence is a big
closer.
one.
It brings you closer to your friends when obviously right now we can't go and meet them, we're stuck inside. It still gives you that social interaction with others whilst you're stuck at home. Even when you're not, it's still sometimes when you just want to sit down, you want to have a relaxing time, so you can just put on some games.
Very, very good point. Very good point. Yeah, it gives you that chance to sit down. It gives you that chance to connect with the outside world, especially when, like you say, we're in this situation where we can't get out. This is our only form of communication. I mean, how many people have been sat around Zoom or Facebook Messenger, that kind of thing, speaking to other people, where really those that have been playing video games have been kind of aware of this for a while, how it all works. So in a sense, this isn't anything strange, is it? This is actually your social time, and you know, who's to say it's the wrong way to socialize? There's multiple different ways. We've got another good question here, but before I go on to that, Metallica Girl, you said about meeting people around the world. I think APOC, you also mentioned this. That's a really good point, and it's obviously why we're here tonight. We're playing the US, which is a team we've never met. I think some of you have spoken to them within the last hour, really, haven't you? Quite a lot. We had one team from the British Esports Association that played them a while back, and we're now having a go with them. That's one big thing with esports. It's able to go through this pandemic. I mean, you look at traditional sports; a lot of them got halted in that first lockdown. Esports has, you know, ploughed on. It's managed to continue its way through the lockdowns, its way through any of the tier systems, and now we're playing an international match, which no one would have, you know, imagined possible for traditional sports for a long time, really. But like you say, we're meeting the US team, we're meeting new players, and a lot of you may go on tonight and actually play with them more often. A lot of you may play this one game and think, do you know what, that's enough now. So there's quite a lot of ways esports has benefited people, isn't there? One good question, which I'm going to pass over to, I think anyone could answer this one, from Blue Lightning. A good one to ask would be, what kind of routine do you have? So I think this could be anything. You know, is there a routine you have before playing a match? Is there a routine you have to keep yourself fit, healthy before playing games? What are your routines really?
All right, I'll go my first. Well,
Yep.
the main one that I have first is obviously getting into it. When you first get on, you want to have a couple of games just to, well, in my opinion, get on,
Yep.
so that you're in the mood, you're in the flow of the game. You know what you're getting yourself into. You remember, you can get yourself ready for the game, basically. Which traditionally would obviously be there and then. You would have had the practice before, but you couldn't have the practice. Well, you could have a little bit of practice, but not quite as being able to do it just a couple of minutes before having a couple of games, getting yourself warmed up for it.
I must say, you've got a lot of support tonight. We've got Andy Grant on the stream. He's just said, hi, guys. Good to see you all. Hi, Andy. If you've got any questions for the team, drop them in the chat below. It'd be good to hear them. We've got another question as well, unless anyone wants to follow up on that from APOC.
No, it's just training, really. You don't really get anywhere unless you train. Because, like, you see all these pros and you think, oh, I really want to do what they're doing. If you just do it in an online game, you're going to screw it up. Whereas you do it in training, you have no defenders, but you can still do your shot. So then when you play an online game, you can work around them.
Absolutely, no, I completely agree with that. You've got to do the training, and I think routine is important. You know, have that routine training session is a good way to go. We've got another question coming on Twitter. So this is for Ruben, actually. Ruben, you say you do the design for a website. What kind of website design do you go for when you're looking at esports? Do you go for a more IT look, or do you go for a traditional sporting look?
I would go with IT because I feel like there is a separation between the two themselves. And I mean, to be honest, the style of the website, I base on the colors of like the logos and all that lot. That's how I always do it. And you'll notice there'll be like a color that's dark blue and then light blue, and it will repeat. But I never really focused it sports wise. I mean, layout wise, I try to do it as in like a news kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll go down, it'll be like the Twitter feed, the YouTube, all that, because it's more of like a news area.
Yep.
As such, but other than that.
So you think it lends itself more to an IT based layout and style and you know, way of building a website rather than as traditional sports, yeah?
Yeah, definitely more
Okay.
IT focused.
Fantastic. Okay, let's have a look on some of the other questions we've got. We've got quite a few rolling in at the moment, which is fantastic to see. We have got, let me have a look. We've got one from Andy just popped up as well, actually. What are each of your favourite esports games and why? Good question, actually. There's multiple esports games. That's one thing we haven't really covered at the moment so far. Obviously, we play Rocket League, but there are plenty of games that could be considered esport games. What are your favourite games that would fall into that remit? We'll start with APOC.
Mine has got to be Call of Duty. I've done a couple of COD comp with another team called XGen. And that's who I've played for previously and still am in a clan with them. But yeah, COD probably got to be my favorite comp one.
COD, okay. Zero?
I would say Rainbow Six. It's very interesting.
I was going to say Rainbow Six as well. I watch so much Twitch streams.
Got a lot of nodding heads
I just
there.
watch it. It's such a good game to watch.
Yeah.
Okay. One that's obviously cropped up, and there is a documentary on BBC iPlayer at the moment. I don't know if any of you have seen it yet, which is League of Legends.
I've seen something about League of Legends.
I know there is like a area.
I think there's a guy named Cap.
Okay, but I know that one's quite a popular one. And Metallica Girl, would you say Rocket League is your one, or would you say there's a one you prefer? Rocket League's more of like a chilling out game.
I mean, to be honest, Rocket League's the only game I play. Not gonna lie.
Fair enough.
But watching Rise, Rainbow Six is definitely a good one to watch.
Yeah.
It's so strategic, like the way they move, and they just.
I find like the reason. Sorry, I keep interrupting you guys.
No, that was it basically.
I myself find the reason I'll enjoy watching someone play Rainbow Six in COD, because when I play Rainbow Six, I can't get angry at the game. At the end of the day, a game like Rainbow Six Siege isn't like a game like COD. COD is however many bullets you can put into the other guy. But in Rainbow, a headshot, that's it. And it's one life per round. That's one of the factors I really like the game, and I play it so much.
Okay, so if we didn't have Rocket League, would that be your go-to games then? You would go to Rainbow Six, Call of Duty, and Metallica Girl. Would you go to Rainbow Six as well, or?
I'm not sure. I'm not really, in a way, I'm not really a strategic person when it comes that complicated.
Yeah.
With strategic stuff like Rocket League, I'm good with, but when it's just that complicated with Rainbow Six, I'm just not that good.
Okay, we've got another question coming on YouTube, which is from, let me find it, Chantel. Chantel says, what do you want to do when you leave college? Because obviously you guys are in college, you're studying. I mean, you're studying on different programs, aren't you, as well? Am I correct? What? So let's talk me through what subjects you're doing. So Metallica Girl, we're doing IT, am I correct?
I'm doing IT, graphics, and music at the moment.
Okay. APOC?
I'm doing a level 3 in IT.
And Zero?
I'm doing level 2 sport, level 2 protect the uniform service, and
Yep.
level 2 music.
And Ruben?
I myself am doing what Alfie is doing, a level 3 BTEC in computing.
Okay, so apart from Ruben and APOC, you all met through esports, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so esports brought you all together, almost a bit like the Breakfast Club, isn't it, really? Would you agree on that?
In a weird way, sort of.
In a weird way, sort of.
It's a club. It's
like Breakfast Club, just without the tea in the post.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes, it is exactly like that. So you all were brought together through this. You've all enjoyed the wait. Oh, we got Jan coming in actually. Let me just quickly admit. Okay. So you've all met through this. You've all had the chance to play with each other, and you've all really got on well with each other when playing. So you've all built that team spirit up through meeting each other for the first time, really, haven't you? Yeah, and that was something that's got to be difficult to do, especially in a team game, something that you've not played with other people a lot. We got a load of messages coming in. Let me just read out some of the well wishes. We've got good luck all. This is from Jay Cowie. We got good luck all. First time I have watched. I'm looking forward to watching. Reese Power saying I'm looking forward to the match. We got Dragon Rider 075 saying go everyone. We have Emma Ryan is saying hi Emma. We've got loads of people giving you some well wishes here, and it's really good to see. I think actually this is probably one of the highest streams we've had so far this year.
There's a question from
Yeah,
APOC.
I've just seen. Would you rather play COD or Rocket League? That's a good question, APOC. What would you rather play?
Probably COD. I do play COD a lot more, but Rocket League's still a good game, and I do still enjoy it.
Rocket League's still your
probably COD.
So COD, if we said you got a choice between the two, you would rather go with
go COD, yeah.
Go COD, fantastic. Let me go to the questions I had on my phone. We've got quite a few of them flying in. Let me find it. We have got. Let me find. We've got loads of them the other day. Here we go. So, if you could choose one career to go into related to esports, what would it be and why? So this is for open to everyone.
Game design.
Game design.
I've never really been into the idea like myself. I prefer servers, all that lot, but there is some aspect of me that likes the code, and it does link into esports. So happily, I'll do game design.
Game design. Okay. Anyone else?
I'll follow on that. I'd either. I'm guessing we're talking about job roles. Sorry, I was getting texts from my mum and he's quickly going.
That's fine.
I have my dinner.
we will be coming off of this in just a second to go to a short break. So
we are talking about job roles, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah. If I'd either want to go into the Navy as a CSI, so communication specialist, or like what Ruben said, I'd love to go into game design, because being able to work on something like a game, it's bringing enjoyment to other people, and obviously if you've grown up with them, being able to do that for someone else and bring them that enjoyment that you were brought by other people.
Soldier as well.
Brilliant. Fantastic. We've got another well wish saying this is great. Well done, St. Vincent Sharks. Definitely need to get a tea and toast club going. Or tea and toast for the club. I don't know if I don't know if they'd want that. Would you guys want tea and toast with your game? Don't say yes, please. Don't say yes, because
It'd be very, very distracting. Very distracting.
So Zero and Metallica Girl, what would you guys do?
To be honest, I don't know.
Not sure. Metallica Girl, what about yourself, or is it not something you've really thought about?
It's not something I really thought about to just do esports in general.
Mm-hmm.
Although being a Rocket League competitor is definitely like a goal, like a wish to go to. Another one is like game designing, like Apoc said, just because there are really good games out there, and I want to be one of those people who create something that people remember. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No.
I've noticed a few questions, by the way. I hate to interrupt.
Yeah.
What's that? Sorry.
There's
Kelly.
How do you deal with losses as well as wins?
That's a good one. Yeah. We've got time probably for one more question. So should we go that? That's a really good one. How do you deal with losses as well as wins? So that's a really good topic to really discuss. Winning is great, but what do you do when you lose?
Sorry.
Don't we all? Right.
No, I think that's really the way to look at it. I mean, do you when you lose, do you just look back at the game and think about all the negatives, or do you think about what worked
we
well?
look at the positives of it. You look at where you've done well, and then where you can improve. You don't look at if you look at the negatives, then you can't move forwards. If you look at where they went, where they did well, that's where you can look for what you'll do in the future.
Brilliant. Fantastic. Anyone else want to add anything before we go?
No.
No. Well, thank you very much for joining me, guys. Obviously, we've got a match to prepare for, so I'm going to let you all go. Before we go, should we say goodbye to the viewers?
Yeah.
Bye.
See you all later.
Everyone.
Thank you for watching. We're going to go to a short break now.
You better be at the actual event.
Yeah, you better be at the actual event. There we go. That's APOC. That's not a threat. That's just. I'll
do the fucking in here.
No, brilliant. We're going to go to a short break now, then, and we will be back at about 7:05. So don't go anywhere. They will be playing live from 7:05. I've got a few adverts to show as well, but we'll be back shortly.
Right, if you finish it, I'm actually going to have to dip probably like 10 minutes.
my name's Andy Grant, Principal here at St Vincent College, and welcome to this introductory video. Over the next few minutes you're going to find out a little bit more about our curriculum, the range of services that we have on offer, and the wonderful campus that we have available to you if you choose us as your post-16 progression pathway. Here at St Vincent we're very conscious of the concerns that some students and parents may have. We're fully prepared for any eventuality in relation to COVID-19, and you'll see that we've taken special measures to ensure the safety and welfare of all of our staff and students. Please don't let that detract from the fact that here at St Vincent you will have a wonderful opportunity to access not only an excellent education but personal and social experiences that enhance your opportunities for your future career progression. St Vincent College is very much a values-driven organisation. We have a firm belief in the power of education, but also the opportunities that can be afforded to students in a sixth form college environment. You'll see the range of resources and facilities that we have available that not only enhance students' learning experience, but enable them to socialise, try new things and enrich their overall learning experience, supporting their future progression, whether that be to employment, apprenticeships or higher education. So what sets St Vincent aside? It's about the learning experience and also the curriculum offer that we have available to you. We're the only college locally where students can combine A-level and vocational subjects. Our vocational provision is in the top 10% of all colleges in the country. Students can choose to select vocational based pathway where they would study a BTEC qualification which would incorporate assessment and exams, or they can also study A-level qualifications separately. The difference between us and other colleges is you can also combine those two programs. So students can select a blended pathway which can incorporate BTECs and A-level qualifications that create a learning program suited to your individual needs and your progression pathways. It's the success our students have in these programs that set us aside from other colleges regarding our curriculum offer. Some students may have a very clear idea of their future goal, while some may be undecided. Here at St Vincent that doesn't matter. It's all about providing you with a bespoke program that enables you to succeed, enjoy your education and follow your future dreams and aspirations. If you'd like to find out more information about how to apply or to find out more about the array of courses and services we have available to you, please check out our website www.stvincent.ac.uk. We're open for anyone who wishes to arrange a tour, to find out more or to speak to one of our friendly advisors. May I wish you all the success going forward, and I hope that you choose St Vincent College as your post-16 progression pathway.
Hi guys, I'm so sorry that I can't be with you live tonight. I really wanted to, but I will literally be walking out of a parliamentary debate at this precise moment. But I did want to wish St Vincent Sharks the very best of luck in their international match. We've seen such an impressive rise of the UK esports industry over the last few years. The huge audiences it attracts, a whole new set of opportunities to explore, not just for fun and enjoyment, but for skills and employment and for growth and investment. My boss in the Department for Digital Culture, Media and Sport, the Secretary of State, had a roundtable actually in September with industry leaders across esports to discuss these opportunities further, because we're really excited to build on this work to establish the UK as a major force in global esports, and I'm so proud to be the minister that leads this work. We want this sector to continue to flourish, not least because its growth benefits the whole nation. It's an industry that I'm so proud to say is truly British in its geographic representation. It's a cutting-edge creator, an adopter of innovative new technologies, a provider of really highly skilled creative jobs. And it can also drive really positive change. I look to the great steps that the game sector is taking to address diversity and inclusion, such as through the Raise the Game pledge. If we want to truly achieve a representative and inclusive industry, and if we want to harness the talent of all our most brilliant people, we need to strive to improve. But it's also great fun. It takes huge skill, and I hope you don't think I'm biased when I say we have excellent champions for the sector right here on our doorstep in Gosport, and that makes me super proud. So once again, best of luck to the St Vincent Sharks tonight. I'm right behind you with my fingers and my toes crossed, and I look forward to seeing the result.
1, 2, 1, 2. Hopefully that. 1, 2, 1, 2.
I think I need therapy. My feet gets the best of me. I can't seem to understand how you do this to me. You've been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead.
Working. I think we might have some sound. Let me just turn that one down. There we go. Hopefully you can all hear me. Thank you for staying with us and watching. I will be commentating on this. This is my first time, so fingers crossed it will go as smoothly as I want. Oh, unfortunately, that hasn't gone very smoothly for the Sharks. It's gone off of APOC Games, and it's gone right into the Sharks' goal. So we're back off to a bit of a shaky start, and conceded our own goal. Nice to hear all of you. Send your messages in. I'll read some of them out on the stream. And it goes straight into the danger zone for the Sharks. Sharks respawn, but they can't clear it. James Monroe come back in with another attack and get it into the corner. One in the bush is dribbling the... And can he... No, unfortunately, it's been snatched away. We've got a rolling save there from Zero Extreme. And can Zero get back into... Oh, that was a very close one for James Monroe. They have taken the lead and they've doubled it to 2-0. We've got nice work from Dragon Rider 075. Thank you for staying with us, Dragon Rider. And here we go, straight from the kickoff. We need to get back into this. It is 1-0 currently to the Sharks. They need to... Oh, can we get someone in on that? No, unfortunately they can't. And Metallica Girl does chip it over. What a shot from Metallica Girl. She manages to chip it over all of the Raptors and take the lead down a deficit. So it's 2-1. Great shot. Thank you, Atomic Dino 999. Go straight off in the kickoff again. The Sharks really need to get that ball down into the danger zone. They're struggling to get it past the halfway mark at the moment. One in the bush is following it up, and unfortunately snatched away. Metallica Girl responds by clearing it down to the Raptors end, and it's then taken back down to the halfway side and spread across the entire pitch there. Zero Extreme takes it, but can he follow up on that? No, it's taken away. Metallica Girl is still down the end. Oh, and it's going to go straight in for the Raptors. Unfortunately, they've taken another goal. It was a really well executed shot, actually. Snatched off one in the bush and taken straight in. Well done to the Raptors, but unfortunate for the Sharks. 3-1. Sharks need to respond again. It's gone down into the Sharks end again. They really need to clear it. And I think that's an open goal. Is it an open goal? Unfortunately not. There was a great save, though, from Greg. Great save. One in the bush takes it. And is that a shot on goal? No, it's gone wide, unfortunately. Aussie is dribbling. No, it's taken away from Metallica Girl, and Raptors respond by clearing it from their half. No one's in there for the Sharks, but it does get centered and now back down into the Sharks half. The Sharks then clear it. Metallica Girl is taking it up in the air again, but it goes down to the corner. Raptors regroup and are able to take it away with ease. One in the bush takes it down into the Raptors half, but the Raptors have Greg there to respond, and he takes it away from the danger zone. And that's another good shot, but Metallica Girl is saved. Great save from Metallica Girl. Metallica Girl is definitely one to watch. Highest scorer at the moment. Oh, and that's why she's the highest scorer. Great shot from Metallica Girl, straight over. A great clearance, almost a great clearance. The Raptors couldn't quite get it far enough away. And here we go again, 3-2 the score. Sharks can equal it. Remember, it's best of 5 in this series. There's 2 matches tonight, one on the US server and one on the Sharks server. Sharks have cleared it. Great clearance from Zero all the way down to the Sharks end, but unfortunately the Raptors couldn't clear it. They have now taken it away, and no, one of the bush has taken it and he's gone straight down into the other end. Oh, good clearance there from Greg. Greg's proved to be a very good defensive force at the moment. They cannot clear it, cannot get it past him. Metallica Girl's taking it forward. Unfortunately, couldn't get it all the way through. Zero did have a shot, but Mint Gamers did then respond and save it straight off the line. No one's there to respond to that shot, and it goes back down into the Sharks' end. Aussie goes from the shot, and one in the bush saves it tremendously. Great epic save there, and they're really dominating in this match at the moment, you would say the Raptors are. Raptors have had more possession, I think, when you look at it. Zero Extreme tries to flip it over, but unfortunately couldn't. Very close there for the Sharks, and I think Zero does get the he's equalised. Great, the pressure there was immense, bringing the Raptors back down their end, keeping it all the way down in their end, and the Sharks have now redeemed themselves from that shaky start. What a great shot there from Zero Extreme. Here we go again, and unfortunately, the Sharks aren't quite getting the clearance on this side. Back down to the Sharks end. The Sharks are responding. Metallica Girl takes it away from the goal and almost down to the halfway mark. It is going back on target, and unfortunately, it is another goal for the Raptors. But a very good counter-attack there. All 3 Sharks were unfortunately over to the right-hand side, and then Mint Ace Gamers takes it straight into the net. 4-3. Is it going to go to another overtime as 4-4 approaches? So it goes down into the... Oh, and that's a great shot. And just over. Fantastic effort there from Zero, though. Can anyone capitalise on that? No, the Sharks are all in the middle, but no one could get a touch on it. Here come the Raptors again, so they're taking their time now. They know they've got the win at the moment, so they just need to keep possession, keep it away from their goal, and make sure they don't give it away. Great dribbling skills there from one in the bush, and Metallica... Oh, that was a close shot there. Metallica Girl almost hit it into the goal, but unfortunately hits the crossbar. A great shot there from Metallica Girl, but unfortunately not on target. One in the bush was coming up dangerously there, but Greg was in the way to stop. Great defensive skills there from Greg, and Metallica Girl then takes it away from the left corner. Raptors aren't giving the Sharks much of an angle, and Metallica Girl does have a shot, but it's saved again by Greg. Zero Extreme comes in. He's still posing a threat. And we've got one in the bush, all closely followed by the Raptors. Mint Ace Games is looking dangerous in the middle, as is Aussie. Aussie takes it down into the left-hand side of the Raptors, and very good save there from the Sharks. They were all over that then. I think it is going to go to... No, it's not going to go to the end of the game. Metallica Go has a shot. Is that in? No, but can someone respond? Can someone respond? Unfortunately not. The Sharks really did put the pressure on there. Fantastic game. So that takes it to 1-1. Both the Raptors and the Sharks have now claimed a game. Very good shot there. Unlucky Sharks, yep. Thanks, Lee. Very good game. So close, says Atomic Dino 999. Cherie Bedford said awesome shots, some really good shots in that game, absolutely. We've got 25 people watching us. Thank you to those. Are we switching servers or not yet? It's best of 5, so we should be readying up. So we're going to go straight back into the action again. Remember, if you've got any well wishes to give to the Sharks, please put them in the comments below. Unlucky, you'll get them next time. I think you might be right on that. I think the Sharks are going to come out quite a dominant force in this next match. What they need to do is make sure they're clearing those balls from their half and getting it down into the corners of the Raptors. Here we go for the 3rd match in the series. Remember, it's best of 3. Okay, so straight again, we've got it down into the Sharks corner. Now, APOC Games is in replace of Zero Extreme. Zero Extreme had a great game in that, so I'm surprised that the sub's been made at the moment. One of the Bush is taking it, but APOC Games came in, not a lot of communication there, but we've got One Bush responding to that threat there. And a great demolition there from APOC with Mint Face Gamers. I think you could see... Oh, that's an amazing shot from Metallica Girl, but great save and response from the Raptors. Very tight game, hotly contested at the moment. And could that be in? That's just over One Bush. Unfortunate to not get that in then. Metallica Girl takes it down into the corner. Metallica Girl is still chasing, and One Bush is a threat in the centre. All aerial battle there, but no one came out on top. And now it is APOC Games taking the fight to them. It's gone over. Can they get a shot? No, it's not saved, and Greg has scored. So 1-0 to the Raptors. Very unfortunate there. One Bush did come back, but just maybe not enough. And I think actually One Bush got a touch on that, which is unfortunate. Here we go again. APOC Games goes in for... And that's an amazing shot. Can that go in? Oh, just off target for Metallica Girl. Now, Metallica Girl is one of our top scorers with a 46.5% conversion rate on all of her shots in the previous 8 games. So she'll be a force to reckon with during this game. 46% conversion rate with One Bush, who has a 58.5% conversion rate of shots to goals. Zero Extreme is one of our top goalkeepers, and it's a very dodgy play there from the Sharks, but luckily they got away with that one. Raptors are putting on the pressure. The Sharks really need to respond now and push the ball upfield. It's great saves, but they need to get the threat to the Raptors, and it's no one's in the middle. Metallica Girl could, and it's very, very fortunate. And a follow-up from Greg. Greg can't get it either. It's gone above. Metallica Girl clears it by hitting it onto the top of the net, top of the goal, and takes it further down the field. One of the Bushes following it, and Metallica Girl is with him. Metallica Girl in the centre, and One of the Bush almost gets it to her, but just off. 1-0 is the score. Not a very high-scoring game, and it's actually probably one of the closest games. Metallica Girl takes it in. Can she follow up with it? I think that's it. Oh, and that is a superb save from Ozzy and Greg. A clearance from Greg that was off the line. There was no way they could have saved that. That should have been in straight away. They should have been 1-1 now. Unbelievable. But an excellent response in defence from the Raptors. One of the Bushes going for it, cleared. They're not making those aerial shots on Metallica. Can she save it? That's a great save off the line again. Responded exactly as they did down our end. Apox Games is dribbling it. He's taken it through quite a lot of people. He's got it down into the danger zone. And unfortunately, no one's there to respond. But a very good attack. Oh, and Metallica Girl scores. Great shot on goal. Taking it from the danger zone, all thanks to Apox hard work. Metallica Girl takes it in and is able to equalise. 1-1, game back on. Here we go again. Ozzy take. That's a great start from the Sharks. It's gone into the danger zone. Metallica Girl, the follow-up. Is that in? Yes, it is. There we go. That's it. That is the Metallica Girl we're talking about. Apoc just took the ball for a walk. He did. He took it down there, and no one really challenged him on that. Or when I say no one challenged him, no one could challenge him. So it was very, it was a very good dribble down there. And Metallica Girl shows why she is the top dog so far in terms of the score, and takes the score to 2-1. Sharks advantage so far. Greg couldn't take it away, and one in the bush. Can he make it 3-1? He has. Sharks are now furthered their lead, by taking it to 3-1. Great shot from one in the bush. Aerial dribble from halfway down the pitch, and he takes it in, and that is now putting pressure on the Raptors. Remember, 1-1 at the moment. Sharks, if they keep it this way, could take it to 2-1 for the Sharks. Oh, Greg responds. He's been a very dangerous player throughout this. Many good saves, and now responds to every single loose ball. No one around the goal area, all chasing the ball. But 3-2, Sharks need to keep composure if they are to win this match. That's a great start. Followed up. Can someone respond to that? No, no one's there to get it, unfortunately. All waiting in the centre. That is a very good shot. Metallica Girl needs to get that. Yep, she does. Epic save from Metallica Girl. Apoc Games is following the ball. Someone needs to get into the centre. Someone's there. Anyone? No, unfortunately, the Raptors do take it away, but a very good aerial threat. 3-2 is the score with 42 seconds on the clock, and unfortunately, Mint Ace Gamers scored, taking advantage of the Sharks being away from the goal, no one down in the defensive position, and 3 on the goal. Unfortunate with that, but not out of the game yet. 3-3 can take it to overtime, or they have now 38 seconds to score and find the winner. Metallica Girl saves it, keeping a very defensive line at the moment, but they need to keep that going. So Metallica Girl takes it, can't get it away from the corner. One in the bush does attempt to, and Apoc Games does try to also further the ball down the field. Metallica Girl eventually clears it down into the corner. Can anyone follow up on the ball? No, it goes into centre. Apoc Games is getting back, keeping that defensive line. Apoc Games is right there, and one in the bush, he's taken it into... No, he's cleared it over the cross line. 1 second. Can they take it to overtime? Yes, they do. The Sharks push it into overtime. This is the second overtime of the evening. Here we go. It's down into the Sharks half, but they can clear it. Metallica Girl is following it over to the left-hand side. Managed to clear it. Can someone follow up on that? No, it's gone right back into the corner, but the Sharks putting the pressure all down on the Raptors. At the moment, the Raptors have taken it down past the halfway mark, all the way to the Sharks goal, and unfortunately the Sharks concede with 23 seconds played of overtime. Really good match this is. Thank you to those that are watching at the moment. Show your support for the Sharks. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with all of their games. So 2-1 to the Raptors. Sharks need to really compose themselves and get back into the match. Maybe a swap with Zero and APOC Games may change that. They need someone in there that is going to be very defensive minded at the moment. They haven't got that person sitting back all the time. So that's where the issue, I think, is coming from. Metallica Girl has had 8 shots and only 2 goals. A little bit less than we would expect from Metallica Girl. And One in the Bush hasn't really dominated up front so far. Maybe we need to see a change in formation. We shall see. So we're just waiting on them to ready up. We have, let's go to the messages, see who is talking to us right now. We have some messages here. Torrin Holland has asked, what was the music at the beginning? That is a Jaws remix. Of course, the Sharks are only going to have a Jaws remix. It's only fitting that they have something related to one of the best films of all time to have a shark, really. Showing the danger. We've got Shree Bedford. Exciting stuff. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more with you. This is very exciting stuff. Stephanie Birch says, dab, dab, dab. Absolutely. I'm sure if we all get the win that we want, the team will be dabbing as soon as the game is over. Okay, here we go. Third game in this series. It's currently 2-1. Is there going to be a save? Unfortunately, can't save. It's cleared. Very early goal to concede for the Sharks. Remember, we are playing on the US server, so there may be delay from the Sharks there, but no one can clear it. And unfortunately, it goes in, making the advantage to the Raptors. Sharks can look dangerous, and they have proven that all throughout their season so far, with 8 wins out of 9 in the British Esports Association. Have a look at them. Beautiful first touch goal. It was a really, really good goal, actually. One in the Bush takes it round into the centre, but no one's there to respond to his efforts. We've got One in the Bush taking the ball back down into the corner. Cannot get much of a... Oh, that was an almost superb goal there from Metallica Girl out of nowhere. One in the Bush really trying to put the pressure on the Raptors from that early touch. One in the Bush is dribbling. Can he get it in? No. Aussie comes and clears at the nick of time, but he was definitely going on shot, and that's a very good shot from Greg, but unfortunately goes wide and hits the post. Metallica Girl really putting the pressure on by taking it down into their end and getting them to regroup. Jamfrost says, great commentary, thank you. I am attempting this for the first time, having to do some homework of my own. Staff member having to do his own homework to find out all the terminology that is used. That's a really, really good effort from the Raptors, and it is capitalised on. Aussie scores, making the score 2-0. And very close from Metallica Girl there. Okay, here we go again. One in the Bush gets it, and it puts it straight into the half of the Raptors. The Raptors are now bringing it straight back down into the Sharks half, and they can't manage to get it on target. Metallica Girl hanging around just to see where the ball's landing. One in the Bush manages to take it away, but not far enough, and it goes straight back down to the Sharks goal. Raptors showing their aerial dominance at the moment, but One in the Bush comes back to the rescue and is able to take it away. 2-0 at the moment for the Raptors, with the score at 2-1 for the Raptors overall in the series. Aussie takes the shot on the open goal and is able to capitalise on that, making it 3-0. We really need to get an early touch on the ball. Metallica Girl comes in and attempts a aerial, but both teams miss out on that. And again miss out on that. APOC Games it falls to, and eventually it is taken away from the goal, but not far enough, and the goal is conceded 4-0. APOC Games had a lot to do there, had to try and get it away whilst also being aware of his players, so very difficult challenge, and his attempt is very good on that. Here we go, goes down into the Raptors corner. Raptors do come in to take it away from their corner, but not far enough. It's only gone to the halfway area. They still have possession and very good dribbling skills. One in the bush does decide to come in and take it away from them, and that's a great effort. Metallica Girl follows up on that. One in the bush is there to clear it from the open goal. Very good clearance, and he does. Oh, that is an excellent shot, and I think well done to One in the bush. Superb shot from halfway, and that celebration says it all. Great shot there. Look at the touch on that, and it's mid-flight, mid-turn. Very good aerial attempt there. Not quite in the air, but it does get off the ground, and he is able to push it over the team and into the goal. 4-1. Sharks back in the game, showing they've still got a presence and showing that they are a threat. Atomic Dino 999 says a great, nice mid shot. So yeah, absolutely, great mid shot. Greg is proving to be a nuisance to the Sharks at the moment in this match. APOC Games is chasing the ball, very good, and Metallica Girl and One in the Bush managed to clear it. Mint Ace Games then comes back, takes the ball down into the Sharks area, misses the aerial, and it will fall down to Aussie. Aussie is doing dribbling again. One in the Bush comes straight in, demolishes him, and Metallica Girl is able to then capitalise on that free ball and push it away from the goal. Not far enough though, and it goes back down to the Sharks. That's a great shot on target, but not, just off target in fact actually. It goes straight into the post. Metallica Girl does try an aerial but doesn't manage to get a touch on the ball. APOC Games is there keeping his defensive line. Must be said, APOC Games has been, and that's a great shot from Metallica. Can they? No, it's not in. It was a great save from Aussie just in the nick of time, and the Sharks need to regroup now before they are on the back foot. Don't forget, stay with us because we have one more game after this match, and can they get it in? Yep, Greg does come in and take the lead to 5-1. The Sharks have been they've had some possession of the ball, but they have had a difficulty keeping the opposition away from their goal, keeping them out the other half. But at the same time, you look at the threat that they've shown, and they are absolutely proving their worth in the British Esports Association. That's a really good shot there from Metallica Girl, trying to get their way back in the game. But I think the problem is Raptors are very consistent at the back at the moment. They're looking at who's around and keeping themselves back at all times. Only when the ball's up in the Sharks half is when they will go for it. So One in the Bush takes it back down. Can they get another goal just to send us off in this match? APOC Games keeping the ball alive. Goes into the corner. Mint Ace Games does attempt to take it down further, and unfortunately that is the end of the match. 3-1 in the end to the Raptors on the US server. I believe we will be going over to the UK server soon, and we will be streaming that. So stay with us while we get that sorted. While we're waiting, I am going to put back on the college advert just to remind you of who you are watching tonight. So bear with me one moment.
Hello, my name's Andy Grant, Principal here at St Vincent College, and welcome to this introductory video. Over the next few minutes you're going to find out a little bit more about our curriculum, the range of services that we have on offer, and the wonderful campus that we have available to you if you choose us as your post-16 progression pathway. Here at St Vincent we're very conscious of the concerns that some students and parents may have. We're fully prepared for any eventuality in relation to COVID-19, and you'll see that we've taken special measures to ensure the safety and welfare of all of our staff and students. Please don't let that detract from the fact that here at St Vincent you will have a wonderful opportunity to access not only an excellent education but personal and social experiences that enhance your opportunities for your future career progression. St Vincent College is very much a values-driven organisation. We have a firm belief in the power of education, but also the opportunities that can be afforded to students in a sixth form college environment. You'll see the range of resources and facilities that we have available that not only enhance students' learning experience, but enable them to socialise, try new things and enrich their overall learning experience, supporting their future progression, whether that be to employment, apprenticeships or higher education. So what sets St Vincent aside? It's about the learning experience and also the curriculum offer that we have available to you. We're the only college locally where students can combine A-level and vocational subjects. Now, vocational provision is in the top 10% of all colleges in the country. Students can choose to select vocational based pathway where they would study a BTEC qualification which would incorporate assessment and exams, or they can also study A-level qualifications separately. The difference between us and other colleges is you can also combine those two programs. So students can select a blended pathway which can incorporate BTECs and A-level qualifications that create a learning program suited to your individual needs and your progression pathways. It's the success our students have in these programs that set us aside from other colleges regarding our curriculum offer. Some students may have a very clear idea of their future goal, while some may be undecided. Here at St Vincent, that doesn't matter. It's all about providing you with a bespoke program that enables you to succeed, enjoy your education and follow your future dreams and aspirations. If you'd like to find out more information about how to apply or to find out more about the array of courses and services we have available to you, please check out our website www.stvincent.ac.uk. We're open for anyone who wishes to arrange a tour, to find out more or to speak to one of our friendly advisors. May I wish you all the success going forward, and I hope that you choose St Vincent College as your post-16 progression pathway. Hello, my name's Andy Grant, Principal here at St Vincent College, and welcome to this introductory video. Over the next few minutes you're going to find out a little bit more about our curriculum, the range of services that we have on offer and the wonderful campus that we have available.
Okay then guys, welcome back. We're just about to kick off in a moment, so keep them messages coming in, keep your support coming in, let us know how we're going. So we're now playing on the EU server, so we should have now home advantage on this, so a bit of a easier gameplay. Let's see how it goes. Okay, and so straight away we are dominating possession, I would say, at the moment. Metallica go taking it down to their half. Wonderbush goes for it and gets the aerial ball. Zero Extreme goes into the corner but doesn't manage to get the ball away from the Raptors. Raptors taking it down into our end. We're now, yep, 3 Sharks were there to counter that attack. Great response from the Sharks, keeping the ball away from their end. Sharks take it again. Wonderbush actually gets a touch on it, and can he capitalise on the goal? No, it went into centre but couldn't manage to find that shot on goal. Metallica Go does have a go, managed to get the ball, loose ball, and Wonderbush follows up and takes it as 1-0. Great shot from Wonderbush from the aerial height. There we go. Wonderbush gets it over the opponent and manages to take the score 1-0. Great shot there from One in the Bush. So remember, this is the second match of the 2 series that we are playing tonight. And Raptors cannot seem to get it on target at the moment. They're getting a lot of goals, a lot of shots around the goal, but cannot get on target. That's really good. Nice snatch. Atomic Dino, yeah, very good snatch. Wonderbush does have a go. Metallica Go follows up. but hits their player, and in fact, actually, Greg saves that. Wonderbush goes in for the tackle, and Metallica Go really strikes that with force. Great shot from Metallica Go. Wonderbush and Metallica Go showing their dominance up front as they have throughout the British Esports Association Championship in the winter. But in the season so far, Wonderbush and Metallica Go both have just one goal between them. 73 goals for Metallica Go, and one in the bush on 72. So really good players, really showing their dominance in the season, and now showing it on the international stage. Mint Ace Gamers takes it down into the corner. Yep, a great response from Wonderbush, who then clears it there that way. Metallica Go comes into the centre. Metallica Go takes it back to the centre and tries to get it over the team. Raptors can't get it away. It's going into the centre. Metallica Go and Zero Extreme and Wonderbush were in the centre, but no one could get a touch on it. Metallica Go takes it in, and she takes it all the way. Great little dribble round past the players, over in the corner, rebounds off the wall, and back into the goal. Great shot on target from Metallica Go. Already the Sharks are showing their dominance in this first match of this second series. Metallica Go is showing the aerial dominance. Wonderbush takes it away from the danger zone. Metallica Go can't quite take it over into the goal, but takes it down into the right corner. Wonderbush is there to... Ooh, couldn't get a touch on it, and it's now gone into the Sharks area. Sharks can get it down into the Raptors, but the Raptors are finding it a struggle to keep up with the Sharks' continued attacks. 3-0 at the moment. I don't think either team have kept a clean sheet during this any of these series, so this will be a very interesting game if they can keep a clean sheet, and it does spark a revival for the Sharks to take this series. Sammy Squirrel says, "Come on, Sharks, you can do this." Thank you, Sammy. Yep. Support is always welcome. Don't forget, if you have only just seen this, come and subscribe. We'd love to see you more often for our matches against other teams in the British Esports Championships. Metallica Girl goes in for the shot, but cannot get it on target. Zero Extreme comes in and centers it. Wonderbush goes in, but doesn't get it on target. But a great shot from One in the Bush, showing his threat in front of goal. Metallica Go takes it again down into the Raptors half. Raptors have been really on the back foot here, and Metallica Go hits the post. Zero Extreme comes up, and again it's saved by Greg. Wonderbush takes it, and he can follow up with this. No, it's cleared just. Aussie's dribbling it. The Raptors don't look like they have a plan at the moment. They're just really trying to get the ball down into the... Oh, that was a dodgy backflip there from Wonderbush, but Wonderbush can redeem himself if he gets this on target, and he has. Wonderbush has taken the score to 4-0. A dodgy defensive maneuver, but manages to take advantage of the open goal left by the Raptors and makes the score 4-0. Superb result so far. Can they keep the clean sheet? This would be a really good boost in morale if they can keep the clean sheet. Wonderbush takes it. It's going towards goal, but no, it's gone just past. Aussie is trying to get back. Wonderbush is dribbling it in, and he takes it. That is his third goal. 4 shots, 3 on target. A really good score. Bit of a dodgy rotate, but still gets the goal. Yep. That is from Blue Lightning. I think the rotate was working really well, actually. The rotate has been superb, and I think it's because, don't forget, you have got that home advantage on the server. Great save there from Wonderbush. He knew he had to make that before the Raptors hit it. This is going to be the clean sheet. Can they keep it? Oh, it's going. No, and they've just missed it. Ball is still alive down in the Sharks area, and there we go. It is 1-0 to the Sharks. An excellent response from that 3-1 defeat on the US server, and it takes us now into the dominant position. There you go. You can see it on screen. 4 shots for one in the bush and 3 goals. What a really, really good statistic there. So 3 goals he has scored, which means he is now, I believe, the top scorer for the Sharks in this match tonight. So really, really good start from him. Zero Extreme getting the assists there and shots on target. Metallica Girl has 2 goals and 5 shots in this second match. Really good result. Next match coming up. Stay with us, please. Andy Grant says, great work, Sharks. Blue Lightning says Sharks popped with 5-0. Yeah, this is the first clean sheet of the series. So really, really good start for them. You've got to admit, one in the bush was really dominant there with his dribbling skills and his snatches. I mean, the amount of times he's taken it away from the Raptors was phenomenal. He was there every time they had the ball and making sure they couldn't do anything with it. Raptors did look on the back foot a lot of the time during that match, but are they going to come out now with a lot more of a dominant response or offensive response? They have been very defensive in the match so far, and the Sharks have failed to capitalize on the open goals they've left. But on home advantage, it may just mean that we can take advantage of that. We've got Zero Extreme, Metallica Girl, and One in the Bush in the lineup now. Keeping the same lineup as before. Very good start, keeping the ball down into the Raptors' end, and it's gone right on target for the Raptors. They have started this match well. They've come out now wanting that win, hungry for that win, and they have taken the first goal. But the Sharks will respond. We saw that in the last game. They responded very well to that first defeat in the first match. And they're now looking to take the fight to them. Wonderbush chases the ball, can see it's going in the air, and makes a good touch to take it away from the danger zone and keep it in the corner. Wonderbush trying to take it further, but doesn't have the legs to do so. Metallica Girl there as well. It is an open goal at the moment for... No, luckily Zero Extreme couldn't make the contact with the ball, but Metallica Girl does. Metallica Girl is almost getting a touch to it. One of the Bush managed to and takes it into the goal. 1-1. Great to come back. And again, One of the Bush showing that he's got that ability to counter attack. We've got Jan Frost, that was fantastic. Well done. Sharks, yep. Cherie Bedford, superb shot. Chantal, well done. And again, down into the Raptors area, takes it into the corner. It's going down to the halfway. One of the Bush can't get there, just looking for that boost, but doesn't have it. Greg tries a shot on goal, but doesn't manage to get it on target and just goes past the corner. Sammy Squirrel is there to say hi. Greg tries to take it further down the pitch. One of the Bush does have a shot on target, but he does have a shot on goal, but he can't manage it. And Greg saw the threat and decided to demolish him. Metallica Girl is getting back to make sure that the goal is covered. And unfortunately, there was a little bit of miscommunication between the teams. One of the Bush tried to take it away while Zero Extreme was going on the follow-up. And Metallica Girl couldn't quite get across the goal in time. 2-1 Raptors. Sharks need to get back into this game with another goal, and that's a really good early touch, and Greg has scored from that. Superb boost there to get on target and just underneath. Zero Extreme done all he could, but couldn't manage to clear it. Here we go again. One of the Bush misses it, and it's gone down into the danger area for the Sharks. Sharks manage to clear it back into the Raptors' end. Raptors respond by clearing it back. It goes halfway, and it goes into the mouth. Goes into the goal area of the Sharks. Sharks need to clear this. Zero Extreme managed to do so, and Greg follows it up. Metallica Girl could get this, but unfortunately hasn't got enough pace on her at the time. Metallica Girl does try to follow it up. Metallica Girl does get a touch to it and is then demolished. One in the bush chasing this as well. One in the bush staying put and watching where it goes and gets a great touch on that to take away the attack. Zero Extreme is going to chase the ball in the corner. Metallica Girl staying by the goal and making sure no one is taking it to their centre. Metallica Girl gets a really good touch on that, and that has got to be in. It is 3-2. Raptors lead at the moment. Metallica Girl getting a great shot. Look at that. Straight through, and it manages to miss every single Raptor. The Raptors couldn't respond quick enough. Great shot. Here we go again. One in the bush is, Zero Extreme, sorry, is hanging back just to find out where people are. One in the bush is getting back as well, and he is in the very good save to make sure that was kept out. They need to really recover in this game. Can they do it? We have seen this before. Unfortunately, no boost, but they have managed to get it on target. Unfortunately, cleared away. Ooh, one in the bush couldn't quite get a touch on the ball, but had the right idea in mind. The Sharks managed to clear it into the centre, and one in the bush couldn't get there, but it was almost put into the net by the Raptors. Very close there. Nice long shot from Atomic Dino. Yeah, very good long shot, actually. We've seen a lot of them throughout the season. If you watch some of the previous videos, you will see that they have managed to capitalise on those long shots. Metallica Girl comes in and can't quite get it on target, but does hit it onto the crossbar. Really close there. And a great aerial shot. Metallica Girl coming up again. Can she keep the ball away? It's not quite far enough, and Metallica Girl doesn't get the clearance. Unfortunate there. So the Raptors double their lead, 4-2 at the moment. We need to get another 2 goals from the Sharks to make it to ensure our lead is kept. Metallica Girl is... Oh, and that's a very, very good save there from Zero Extreme. Zero Extreme seeing the danger and takes it farther away. Raptors come in and clear it. Metallica Girl gets it into the centre. Is there anyone there that can capitalise? No. Metallica Girl has to go in for it. Oh, and unfortunately with no boost. No boost meant she was on her own. One in the bush comes in, takes it into the centre. But Aussie and Mint Gamer is there to get it away. Super save, yes. Well done to Zero Extreme earlier for his super save. That's on target. Can they get it? No, it's just in the centre. Oh, this is nail biting. They cannot find their way through. There we go. And I think this is it. Yeah, the Raptors get a 5th goal in the last few seconds. Unlucky to the Sharks. They couldn't find their way through the Raptors' defence, but they have been pushing and pushing all match to keep it in that blue half. Unlucky. The Raptors do find their 2nd win of the game. Remember, it's a best of 5. So we are going into game... this was game 3. We're going into game 4 now. We're just waiting to find out if the Shark can host the server. At the moment, they seem to be having a lot of trouble. Metallica Girl is seeming to have an issue with her internet connection, so we are finding that she is lagging at the moment, and you can see through the ping that there's quite a bit of an issue with Metallica Girl there. So we're just waiting to find out whether or not we can host the server and arrange that. So there may be a bit of a delay at the moment. But let's talk about some of the stats that we've got here. I mean, if you look at... There is going to be a change in the server, so we are going to exit this game. And we are going to swap rounds. So we are going to leave the match. I believe. We're just waiting for confirmation on who is hosting the server. No, it looks like there's going to be a change actually in the formation. So we're going to have Metallica Girl, the top scorer at the moment, is coming out in place of APOC Games. We welcome back to the game APOC Games, who has been a very good. Oh, that's a very, very good shot on target, but unfortunately saved by the Raptors. So here we go in the third game. We're just waiting. Oh, one in the bush left. So we are leaving, and we are going to restart this one. So we will be available in just a moment. So we have, at the moment, it is 2-1 to the Raptors in this series. There is going to be a short change while we get a new server set up. Let us know your thoughts in the comments at the moment. Let us know how you think the Sharks are getting on. Do you think the Sharks can bring the match under control? Do you think they can get a win on this series? Let us know whether they can take the win from the Raptors. At the moment, the Raptors are winning 2-1 in this series with 5 games to play, so best of 3 still. Right, here we go. We have got confirmation that the lobby is ready, so we're going to be jumping back in. And I believe I made a mistake. I think that was our second match on this server, so it may be actually 1-1 rather than the 2-1 I originally thought. Okay, we will get back to you as soon as possible. Here we go. So we are going to be spectating again. So looking at the comments, we've got Shree saying they can definitely take the win. We've got 17 people watching with us still. Thank you, those that are watching. Really good to see you are staying with us through this. Okay, so we're now back into the game. This is the so now the Sharks are in blue for this. Here we go again. So Sharks get the early goal there, which is really giving them a little bit of a morale boost, and I think they're going to. Metallica Girl is back in the game. She was having problems last time with her lag, but hopefully now that we're on the EU server, we will find it. Sorry, now that we're hosting this and it's on the EU server, we may find that it's actually a little bit easier for her to keep up with the game. Greg is keeping the dominant force still there and does take it down into the Sharks area. Sharks clear it away. One of the bush goes to take it into the... Oh, and it is saved. Good save there. Metallica Girl is watching the ball, keeping down in her area, takes it down to the halfway mark, takes it further and does that. Yes, what a superb backflip aerial to push that through into the Raptors goal. Look at that. Here we go again. So Metallica Girl. So we have got confirmation that the overall score in this series is actually 1-1 at the moment. So it's 1-1, which makes this anyone's game still. APOC Games can't clear it, and it's gone straight in. Greg takes the goal, making it 2-1 to the Sharks at the moment. Sharks need to get this win if they are to push for the match series. We've got some really good messages coming in. Jam Frost saying, "Come on, Sharks, you're the better team in my view." Absolutely. When you look at the dominance in this, you have to say the Sharks have had a lot more chances and a lot more possession than making the chances, and it's just the defensiveness from the Raptors. The Raptors cannot let the ball drop. They just seem to be everywhere at the moment. They just seem to be in front of the Sharks at any point. But the Sharks are making the most chances. Unfortunately, that has landed right into the middle and in an open goal, which means the Raptors are taking it into a 2-2 scenario. But very good start from the Sharks in this game. APOC Games in particular making himself known at the back there, keeping the Raptors on their toes. Here we go again. One of the bush goes straight in front. Metallica Girl is there in the corner and aware. Metallica Girl has to save. Can't manage to get it, and it goes in top left corner. Well done there. Great shot. APOC Games was there but couldn't get back in time, and Metallica Girl could not get a touch on it. Just in front of it. Unlucky there. That was as close as you could get with that one. Just couldn't time it right. APOC Games does get the first touch. Great touch there as well from APOC. Getting it into the bottom corner, keeping it away from their area. JMS are able to take it, and they have great passing there into the goal. One in the bush couldn't get back quick enough to prevent that, but a great pass there into the centre, and Greg takes it into the centre. 4-2 to the Raptors. APOC Games, nice shot. Very, very true there. Metallica Girl does get a touch on it, but it's battered away from the ball by the Raptors. Metallica Girl showing her aerial presence, and the Raptors collide with each other, meaning that this could be an opening for the Sharks. The Sharks can't seem to keep it down in the corner, but they have, and that's a superb shot right there from Metallica Girl. When the Raptors thought they'd cleared it, Metallica Girl comes in out of nowhere, swerves in, and smacks it down the middle. Shot on target, and no way were the Raptors going to clear that. Brilliant shot. That was a great save there from APOC. A superb save, making sure that the Raptors don't extend their lead. Metallica Girl can get a touch to it and does take it away from the goal, especially when the Raptors were looking dangerous. 4-3 at the moment to the Raptors, but not an easy game by any standard. Very good shot, but taken out by the goalpost. Sharks need to clear it down their end. The Sharks do clear it. I think Wonderbush has got it. Metallica go, and it's an open goal. Someone needs to get back. Wonderbush does. He recovers the ball and takes it back into the orange half of the pitch. Metallica Girl is there, making sure she is known. Wonderbush comes in, can't get the shot on target. APOC Games is up. Now no one is back apart from Metallica Girl, and it's now one person able to respond. Metallica Girl takes it past all of them. That was superb defending. In a moment of need, she is able to take it away from every single Raptor and keep possession, ensuring that they do not. Oh, unfortunately, that was a great shot. APOC Games didn't quite make contact with the ball and is pushed straight away from the side of the wall up into the air. 5-3 to the Raptors. Remember, it's 1-1 overall. So still anyone's game. Very, very close. APOC Games does get a touch on it. Can't clear it. Metallica Go gets a very, very, very small touch on it, but does. Wonderbush does get a touch on it and clears it, and that's an excellent shot. What a goal! Look at this. Wonderbush gets a very, very small touch just underneath the crossbar. No way were they getting anywhere near that. 5-4. This is a very tight match, and I think you have to be fair. The Sharks and the Raptors have proven themselves in different ways that they are competitors and someone to be worried about in each of their leagues. Lee Kotov says, go on, Sharks, you can do it. Absolutely, the Sharks can do it. And they have. Metallica Girl has taken that and slammed it into. What a shot. Look at this. Long shot. Slams it into the goal of the Raptors. There's no way that you can't even write that. That's a shot straight away that just is never going to be saved. Everyone was around. Everyone was away. Metallica Girl took advantage, and Wonderbush has done exactly the same. It's gone into the centre. The Raptors really messed up there with their clearance. Couldn't clear it into the other half, and instead have pushed it right back into the centre of their goal. Wonderbush saw this coming down and takes advantage of that mishap. 6-5 with 30 seconds on the clock to go. Can the Sharks take this game? They only need to hold out for 30 seconds. But this isn't going to be easy. APOC Games can't clear it, and it's gone. Ooh, 6-6. Unfortunate there, but there's still 20 seconds on the clock, and they can push it into overtime. Obviously, overtime is something we would rather avoid, but it means that we still have that chance to win this game. Wonderbush misses the shot. Metallica Girl pushes it into the centre of their goal. Has to clear it again, making more work for herself. APOC Games is following the ball, manages to take it further down the pitch, and that's not a bad result. Wonderbush cannot get it on target, just missed. APOC Games is around and keeps the ball alive in there in the opposition's area. It's going to go to overtime. Here we go. Nail-biting stuff. Exactly. Yes, Lee, Cottle, Shuri, come on, Sharks. Yes. Great messages of support. Really, really good. That's in the middle, and it's cleared away by the Sharks. Someone needs to get a shot on. Metallica Girl can. It's and I think that is saved. Just or unlucky there. One in the bush just manages to get a touch on it, but Greg was on the follow up and takes it down into the bottom left corner, only just getting it on target, mind, but does clinch the win for JMS. Unlucky. It's very much a game where they are having those not lucky shots, but they're just getting it on target. They're just managing to put the ball in that corner. It's very unlucky, and it's not something that should have happened. But in Rocket League, you cannot write these matches. Let's have a look at some of the stats. So shots for Metallica Go, 6 shots on target and 3 goals. One Bush taking 3 goals and 4 shots. But we had 2 epic saves there from One Bush and APOC Games. 2-1 to the Raptors currently. They need one more game to win. The Sharks can take them. They really need to come out in the next match now, all guns blazing, and show what they're made of. Here we go then. Here we go then. So we're into the fourth game now. In fact, I do apologise. Wonderbush takes it. Gets it into the halfway line. Wonderbush and APOC Games are chasing that ball, but I think Wonderbush does take it. Great start for the game. Wonderbush did get the goal in the last game first, I believe, as well. But look at this. Dribbles it past everyone. Manages to get it in the air. Takes it over the team and secures the first goal. Superb start. Game on. Let's take it to 2-2. But you've got to be aware of their counter-attack. Here we go. Metallica Girl does clear it. Cannot follow up on that, but does make sure she stays down in the opponent's end to give support. APOC Games is chasing the ball. So is Metallica Girl. Metallica Girl does try to take it away. Gets it down into the other half. APOC Games almost got a touch on that. He's looking very dangerous. You can see that APOC has got a lot of confidence behind him now. After his first few games in the season, he's got a lot of confidence with the ball and just needs that support. It's in the centre. Can they clear it? It's not worked in the Raptors' favour. The Sharks have been let off there, and Metallica Go is capitalising on their mistake. Gets it into the centre. Can anyone get it further? No. It's back to the Sharks half. One Bush. Oh, what a great aerial shot! Unfortunately, cleared away by Greg, who comes in, takes possession, and it's back down to the Sharks. But that was a superb possession in the air to make sure they kept the ball. Wonderbush does try to launch it over, and it's not quite on target. It has been saved. Wonderbush, I think that might have been a long shot. He has got it, and Wonderbush there again to take the long shot. Past everyone, taking the score to 2-0. The Sharks need to make sure they don't get complacent now. There's still a long way to go. 3 minutes, 6 seconds remaining on the clock. APOC Games gets first touch again. Very good touch from APOC. Metallica Go comes in and can't quite get it underneath the bar. Hits the crossbar and it goes back down into the Sharks area. APOC Games is not able to get to the ball in time, and Aussie scores the goal for the Raptors. Wonderbush just missing out as well. Metallica Girl can't quite get there in time. There was not enough boost, but they are putting up a massive fight. The Sharks are not giving in. Raptors get possession and get it down into the Sharks' half, making it a dangerous start for the Sharks in this game. Metallica Girl is following the ball, chasing it to ensure that she knows where it is at all times. Apoc Games follows the ball. He's got it on target, actually. That was a great shot. Very, very good one. Still looking for his first goal in this game. Metallica Girl takes it into the air, and Wonderbush gets the goal. Look at that. Great aerial teamwork. Metallica Girl sees the ball, pushes it onto the ceiling. It drops back down for Wonderbush, who gets underneath it and pushes it towards goal. All the Raptors could do was just watch as it was flying in and coming off of their players. Great shot on goal. Metallica Girl gets it onto the side, and that is a superb shot. Can she get it in? Oh, it's just missed. That has been the story of Metallica Girl this evening. Cannot get it just on target. It's coming slightly off, and Wonderbush capitalizes on that shot. There we go. What a fantastic one. Apoc Games couldn't get it. Wonderbush hits it onto the wall, rebounds, and takes it into the top corner. Superb shot, showing how it is done up front. Wonderbush really, really going all out to ensure that he is remaining on top in this game. Apoc Games can't get up there, but Metallica Girl comes back to save it, and it's a beautiful save, really. Wonderbush gets it away from the goal, and again with the aerial, and he takes, this is superb stuff. I think this is now what all the shots from Wonderbush in this match have been on target, if I believe. Let's have a look. Goals 5, shots 5. That's 5 from 5 for Wonderbush. Definitely contender for player of the series. Very, very, very good goals. Don't forget, please vote for your player of the series in the chat. Who do you think from the Sharks has been the player that you have seen the most from? Who do you think has been on top notch throughout this? I mean, they've all been superb players, but if you have a man of the match or player of the match, let us know in the comments. Greg does go for the Wonderbush, comes back to save it. Mint Ace is there, can't take it further down the pitch. Awuzie comes in. Metallica Girl takes it into the top. And Metallica Girl can get a shot. No, it's saved. But Wonderbush did push it further to get it up the pitch. Here comes Wonderbush to take away from their end. He's all over the place at the moment. You just cannot stop him. Apoc Games is getting it down the pitch as well. Apoc Games has shown a lot more confidence in this match and is probably not far away from getting his goal. Wonderbush gets it into the centre. Can someone get there to get it? Apoc Games is... Oh, he's almost there. Apoc nearly got the shot on target. Metallica Girl manages to get a goal and takes the score to 6-1. 2-2 is looking likely for this series. That means next game wins. This is going to be a superb ending for the Sharks and Raptors game. 17 people still watching the live stream. Say hello to us, where you're from, what you thought of the game so far. Metallica Girl couldn't quite get there. Go on, Sharks. Great teamwork. Absolutely. It's really difficult to call a player of this match. They've all been phenomenal. Wonderbush has had a great game this time and cannot get it into the goal for his 6th one, but really, really good offensive strategy. And Wonderbush takes it down. He's looking for that 6th goal. You can see he's trying and he's not going to give up. Metallica Girl comes in and takes it to 7-1. Great shot. Metallica Girl is finding her feet in this game a bit more now. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do in the next match. So 2-2 to the Sharks now, I believe. 2-2 all. 2-2 for the series. Great result. Yeah, 2-2. So this is Wonderbush has been phenomenal, and this is game 5. Here we go. This is the final match of the night. Thank you to everyone that's been watching, and we hope you are enjoying the match. And hopefully, this is encouraging you to watch some more esports. We'll be back hopefully early February for the continuation of the British Esports Association. Let's get the win on this one, Sharks. They can do it. They know they can do it. They have the belief. Metallica Girl, but they've all played well together. It's been phenomenal, this game. Here we go. Last match of the evening. Final score predictions. Let us know who you think is going to come out on top of this game. Very good interception there from the Raptors. Wonderbush takes the ball and he's looking for that dribble again. Can't quite get it. He almost had the angle right though. Metallica Go does get back onto it. Greg goes for the shot, can't get it on target. Raptors are really dominating in possession right now, but Zero comes in, clears it. The Raptors are looking for that opening, can't find it. Wonderbush is there on standby and he takes it down. He's now looking to dribble it down the other end. Can he take it? He's got it halfway, but doesn't manage to take it any further. It's going to rebound. Can he get it into the goal? No. Oh, and I think he's actually saved it. Oh, unlucky there. We have Sammy Squirrel believes it's going to be 5-0 to the Sharks in this match. Who do you think is going to score the goal? Sammy, let us know who you think is going to score those. Is it going to be Wonderbush? Do you think it's going to be each of them? Let us know. Wonderbush is coming along the outside. Can't quite get there. Knew that he wasn't going to make it and diverts back and does a lot of defending. Andy Grant, I've just downloaded Rocket League, but I doubt I will ever be good enough to join the team. Go Sharks. I think that's a challenge there, Andy. You'll have to see how you do against the college team. Wonderbush makes it 1-0. Could this be the winning match for the Sharks? Greg comes in, can't quite follow the ball. Zero Extreme's there underneath it, watching where it's going. He clears it, but not far enough. It's still a danger. And, oh, unfortunately, Wonderbush couldn't get there to save it. Couldn't clear it far enough. Only takes it just past the goal line. And it's Wonderbush who has to divert to try and save it. Here we go again. Ozzy does take it into the corner, but doesn't, and it's an open goal, but Wonderbush is there to save it. Well done, Wonderbush. Ozzy does look for that opening. Wonderbush comes back, puts it down into the opposition's end. Metallica Girl gets up, and is that on goal? It's not. Metallica Girl did have a really good opportunity there, but couldn't quite put it past. Now Wonderbush has moved it along up halfway. Metallica Girl takes it forward. It's recovered by Ozzy, who's then taken it down further to the Raptors, to the Sharks goal. Greg comes in, does go for the shot. Zero Extreme does take possession of it and is dribbling it further and further down the pitch. No one's able to really capitalise on these openings. Metallica Girl does push it into the centre, but no one's able to take possession of it from the Sharks, and it's gone back across goal for the Raptors. Raptors are slowly becoming a little bit open at the moment. You feel like the Sharks are really going to capitalise on this in a moment, but they don't seem to be as uniform as they were earlier. Metallica Go comes in and does almost get it on target. They have to time it right here. No, unfortunately, Greg got the superb save and manages to push it away from the goal. It's now back down into the Sharks' end. Sharks need to respond here by keeping it away. It's 1-1 with 1 minute 47 seconds to go. Tyron Holland says, played Rocket League for the first time yesterday. Never been so terrible at a game before. I'm sure if you ask the Sharks, they will give you some tips. Maybe that's what they could even look at introducing to the channel, some hints and tips for Rocket League. Once they've finished the season, of course, we don't want to give too many away. It's gone back down into the Raptors' end. Raptors can't clear it. Zero Extreme pushes it into the centre. Someone needs to get there. No one's able to capitalise it. One of the Bush comes in but doesn't manage to take the ball. One in the Bush is down in the end, pushes it further and further, and ultimately scores a goal. It came off of the Raptors, but that was very good play from the Sharks, pushing it further and further, and Raptors couldn't do anything but hit it into their own net. 1 minute 8 seconds left to go. This is going to be a very tight match, and one that could allow the Sharks to win. That was one in the Bush. Has he got it? No. Metallica Girl comes back, pushes it into the centre. One in the Bush is there. Can't quite see a shot on goal. The boost comes around. Greg's there. Zero Extreme takes it, carries the ball further and further into the. That's just a little bit overhit and takes it further into. Further past the goal line. Tyrant, one Bush player of the game so far. Yep, he has been superb. Unfortunately, it's on very, very, very good defending there from Metallica Girl, who knew she was last line of defence there. One the Bush does take possession, and Metallica Girl is following it up. Can Metallica Girl get the third goal? 10 seconds remain to keep this clean sheet. Oh, someone needs to get rid of it. Metallica Girl gets it. What a save. Metallica Girl has literally just saved the Sharks, which means the Sharks win this series. Fantastic win for the Sharks. That was a superb final moment from Metallica Girl, who, in fact, that was her first save of the match, and that save allowed us to win the match. I just can't. There was no words for that. It was a great game. Really well played from both teams. That was astonishing. So at the end of that match, it is a draw, 3-2. The first match is won by the Raptors, and the Sharks take the second match, 3-2 and 3-1, I believe. So fantastic. Great effort and a really good entertainment for tonight. Thank you all for watching. A lot of people are saying One the Bush was one of the best players so far in the game. Couldn't agree more. He was phenomenal in both air and on the ground. He was a threat everywhere. So that was, I think, well-deserved win on that match. Really good result for the Sharks at the end of that. So,